Guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7 Episode 4. Get it poppin'. The episode starts off with Yandy and she's meeting up with Judy because Judy needs to fill her in on what happened with Kim. Judy talks about the fact that, of course, there's the whole situation where the other baby mamas, you know, Samantha and Erica, are over you and feel like you're going and imposing and doing too much. And Yandy's just like, oh, it doesn't matter. They're just upset because I have the ring because I'm married. I'm like, you guys aren't officially married, but let's not talk about that right now, even though that is the truth. They're not officially married, and even Mona was a little pissed because VH1 flipped the bill for that wedding special, even though they're technically not married because the paperwork and there was a signature left off, and they're united, but legally they're not married. I'm like, what type of mess is this? Now, why did Judy have to say... why did Judy have to go and say something about, oh, Kim's... what was it? Kim's... heart event? Or... something like that. It wasn't like heart attack, it was heart event. As in she was doing the show, as in she was doing too much. She was like, I guess the B's okay. I'm like, what? Judy, stop it! Anyway. Rich wants to go and meet up with his daughter and his daughter's mom because, you know, everything's good. She's going to be staying with him for the summer again, and new boundaries have to be set because the last time she was there, she got a piercing, and that's where she found out she wasn't a virgin. She didn't lose her virginity in New York, but it's just the fact that, okay, she had to come to New York for all this stuff to come out, for her to go and, you know, change up and be all new. So the mom is laying down some ground rules, like what's really going on, who is going to be around my daughter. Rich lets it be known he has a girlfriend. It's not Moniz. It's this girl who's supposed to be low maintenance, that's supposed to be out of the spotlight, that isn't attention seeking. So he's all good about that, except for she's 24 years old. She's 24 years old, which means that Rich's daughter is what, 17? Jesus. I'm just... let's move on. Let's move on. Of course the mom's over it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Cardi B's on Swift's phone because, you know, her phone normally dies. And she goes on his phone to be creative. And she sees text messages from someone wifey. It's like, okay, cool, we're not together, so that's not an issue. Next thing we know, this wifey chick is going and saying some stuff about her. And so she's just like, no, I don't know who she is. And that's when Swift's just like, well, that's my girlfriend of 2 years. You know, she's in London, she's in Hold Me Down. It's like, I don't care that you have a girlfriend because we're not together. But here's the situation. I haven't had sex with you, but I can if I really want to. And I'm thinking, why is Swift not denying any of this? Like, what is wrong with this dude? He's really not denying any of this. Cardi says she could have sex if she wanted to. This woman's a basic. She's a lame. Why is she talking about me and my lady parts when she doesn't really know me? She's just upset because she can't be with her man, so she feels like, oh, this woman's around my man. That just sounds weird. That woman's around her man, so she needs to go and do something about it. Cardi said, when I see her, I'm a son her. Get it? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. When I see her, I'm a son her. You got it? Okay. This is when the Gwen God, DJ Self decides he's going to meet with MariahLynn. MariahLynn's been doing her thing music-wise, independent, for a couple of months now. And she's open to signing a new contract. But after the situation with Sky, she wants to make sure her paperwork's official and that she's the main priority. That's when DJ Self sells her this dream of, oh, I'm going to make you, you know, you're going to be the first lady of Team Gwenin. It's going to be good. It's going to be Gucci. We're going to be fantastic. And you know what? To sweeten the deal, why don't you go and pick out whatever you want in this store? I'm looking at her like, MariahLynn, you better not do it. This man's going to go and charge that money on the back end. Watch. Look at that contract. But they're supposed to be working together. Cute enough. Cool enough. Snoop goes and, you know, she meets up with Sophie Green again because Sophie Green is trying to convince Snoop to go and sign her. Snoop's trying to go back out of it because of her girl Jay. Sophie's saying, you know, because the thing is, Snoop is trying to recommend, you know, Joel's. And Sophie's just like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Of course I know who Joel's is, but I don't care right now. I'm trying to do some other things. Music, that's cute. But the thing is, my music didn't really pop off. So I had to go and do a podcast. So I had to go and do acting. I had to go and do any type of extra work just so that I could support the music on the back end. And then people go and ask me, oh, are you still doing music? Yes, I'm still doing the music. But no one takes that seriously. So I had to go and figure out the avenues to make money. And the thing is, you're an actress. I respect you. I know that you can help me out. And I know that I bring something to the table. So I need your help. And Soup's just like, okay, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. It is what it is. I'm looking at this like, okay. In comes the fake storyline coming up in 3, 2. Alright. But before we get to that, we see Yandy. She comes to the birthday party because Erica and Sam have this birthday party for their kids. And Yandy shows up. So all the kids are there. Kim is doing better. Samantha's just like, okay, you good? You gravy? Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that they know that my mother's being healed. She's okay. But Kim's like, this was real. And Kim goes with Judy and they take the other kids to the other room to make sure that no one, the parents, could go and have a real discussion. Samantha starts off like, you know what, Yandy, and it's her usual rhetoric. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you with your mess. I'm tired of you going to try to tell people that I'm trying to be the person that says things and does things that I don't take care of my son. Why are you telling my mother that I don't take care of my son? Why are you telling Julie that I don't take care of my son? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I know it's coming from you. You can't become anyone else. Oh, because you think that the ring, because you his man, because you his wife, that, oh, because he, my son was around your kid and was with his father before he went off to jail. You thinking that I don't take care of him? I work 7 days a week. And remember, I told you in my last video, I said, what does Samantha do? Because maybe she works every day. That's why she can't really be there for her son the way that she normally possibly could be. And there it is. Samantha, she's working. I don't think that she's neglectful. You look at the child, you know the child's not being neglected. Whether the child spends more time with Kim than Samantha, that does not matter. Does the child have a roof over his head? Is the child happy? Okay. Okay. That's all that matters. I know Yandy's like, well, you know, the situation is better at my house. So what? You're not his mother. And that's all Samantha was trying to say. You're not his mother. I know Yandy's not trying to be his mother, so that's the other part to this. Yandy knows that she's not the mom. Yandy, I can see her overstepping her boundaries. I absolutely can. And the fact that she doesn't feel that way is daunting. How do you possibly not see where another mother is coming from when she's just trying to say, you need to back up a little bit? I know that you do help and you do things, but the way how you create this narrative, it makes it seem like you superimpose your thoughts, views, and opinions onto everyone else, and so that it makes me look like a bad mother. Switch over to Erica. Erica's like, I'm done with you, Yandy. Here's the issue with you. You're trying to say, oh, my baby's a break baby, and that I'm the hoe. And it's like, look, Erica and Mendices were together, and Erica got pregnant when Mendices and Yandy were on the break. That's the thing. Erica's son is not a break baby. Erica brought the receipts because Yandy's just like, I have the ring. Mendices never claimed you. He said that you were the type of hit it and quit it. That you were cool and copacetic overall. And I understand you got some things in your name to go and help him out over the years. Because at first, Yandy's just like, oh, he never claimed you. And then she had to switch it up because Erica said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got some receipts. I got some receipts. I got some receipts for that. I got some receipts. So then Yandy had to flip it up because originally Yandy was like, does that also include the fact that I'm not married? Officially married? Lord, because Yandy's like, see this, see this? I'm thinking, this doesn't mean crap if the paperwork isn't signed. Oh God, Yandy. Yandy's just like, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to do stuff for the kids. And Erica's just like, look, I did not have a break baby. Mendices, okay, he doesn't claim me in the way that I want to be claimed. Because that's the thing. Mendices is telling Yandy that, you know, that Erica chick, she ain't nothing much. I'm sure Mendices did that. And that's part of the issue. Mendices, he's in jail right now, so he can't speak on it. But I'm sure that he said some stuff in all their heads. Except for Samantha. I don't think Samantha has ever really liked Mendices. And vice versa. I don't know how they even got together because Samantha just seems over. She's like, damn, do I really have to be in a family with these women? Period. Funny when Erica brought the passports, the stamps, addresses. We lived at the same place for a certain amount of years. And that's when Yandy had to change her script. Oh, well, I know that you got some stuff for him in your name, and you did this, you did that for him. But regardless of all that matters is I have the ring. I'm thinking, Yandy, I normally defend you, but I cannot do that today. I cannot. I know that these, some of these women, you know, Samantha and Erica are doing too much in certain factions, but this is their only medium of being able to be heard and people actually caring. So I know they're going a little bit harder than they need to be. But Yandy's just like, oh, they don't want to talk. Oh, Samantha doesn't want to talk. Oh, she's over. She's done. Oh well. Oh well. I'm like, oh God, Yandy, really? Next we have Swift, and he's on a date with his girl, Asia. Asia is highly upset because Asia has been getting responses back from Cardi B because Asia was saying some slick stuff to Cardi B, and the thing is, this whole situation this is Swift's fault. This is actually his fault, regardless of how any of this feels. She's crying. She's like, I know, I was holding you down. I did this, that, and you gonna do this to me. We're gonna get past that because we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Now we have Sophie Green. She goes to this this casting call that Snoop set up. And I'm thinking, no, Mona set this up. Snoop told Mona to set this up for Sophie because I'm like, all these women, they're cute, but they look very regular. Because the casting was for someone very regular and unknown. I'm like, whew, that wasn't a slap in the face? He just called you an unknown. Like, that's how I would have felt like, excuse me, I got a podcast, I got a YouTube channel, I got all this stuff going on. Excuse me. I hosted some VH1 video countdown stuff. Like, you trying to play me right now? Or... But when Jay comes in, because Jay's just like, well, you know, Sophie puts her whole life on social media, like a lot of people. So it was easy to find her. So we're going to go and meet up with her. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. So Sophie had no idea who Jay was. That made sense. Once Jay introduces himself, Sophie was like, oh, hey. And then things took a turn for the worse because Sophie's just like, wait a minute. So you're running around trying to get Snoop. Snoop is running around trying to chase me, but no one's chasing you, B. I was like, oh. But that delivery was everything. It was. The way how she said, she wasn't playing around. She wasn't playing around. She was like, you a bum, you a peasant. It is what it is. Go jump somewhere. Why are you here? Go away. And it's just like, you ghetto hood rat. Say that. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again. As Jay goes and pushes the table, I'm like, oh, they're going to fight. They're going to fight. They start to fight. Now, mind you, the spectators in the background, the so-called actors in the background, that's exactly what they were, actors in the background. I'm thinking, where's the casting director? If this was real, he will... Come on now. Come on now. How stupid do you think we have to be? Anyway, that's the fakest storyline on this entire season, which it's sad. It's so sad. Rich invites his 24-year-old girlfriend. I don't remember her name. It doesn't matter. All that matters is Rich's daughter is over it. She's just like, this girl dressed like a hoochie mama coming to meet someone's daughter for the first time. She's only a couple years older than me, so I'm already disgusted. Like, what are your ambitions? Oh, you're a paralegal. Okay, that's cute. How many years have you been doing it? Okay, that's great. So how come I've only heard about you and you two have been together for 6 months? I was like, oh, so I'm not taking this relationship seriously? I don't care about you. I care about my father. You're a bum. You're a peasant. Why are you even here? That's not what she said, but that's what she basically said, the type of vibe that she gave off. Which this girlfriend is like, you know, it's pretty messed up that she's treating me this way. I'm thinking, you're not even going to be here for long. Mona Lisa's going to come back and take care of you. So we don't even care. You know what? I don't care. I'm not even going to know or remember your name. I don't care. I'm going to give you a couple of scenes and Mona Lisa's going to come back. That's it. That's it. Snoop has another fake scene with her girlfriend where her girlfriend's really upset with her and Sophie Green because it's like, how are you going to go doing all that for Sophie Green when you couldn't say you couldn't do anything for me? It doesn't make sense because Sophie Green's actually trying to do something for herself. That's the difference. That's the difference. You're like, oh, I need the connections. No, Sophie Green made it happen. That's why Snoop was willing to go and work with Mona to set up some fake thing. It is what it is. I don't want to say who are you, because now you're on the TV show and millions of people have seen you and know who you are. So shout out to you for that. But that's pretty much it, because this can go away like that. We can stop caring like that. Trust me, there's been a lot of people in Love and Hip Hop that are way more influential that we forgot about. So I'm going to need for you to make something happen for yourself. How about you go and do that? Cardi B's performing on stage. I'm like, oh, that song's nice. I need to go and get that if I don't already have that. So she's performing. She does a good job. Swift's enjoying it. Everyone's enjoying it. She's in New York, so you know she's going to be shown love. Next thing we know, Asia is in Swift's hotel room, you know, setting stuff up for her man. Because originally, Swift told her, no, I'm going to send you my itinerary so that you can know wherever I am, whenever I am. Now, he's saying that with the thought process of she's going to be back in London, so it's not even going to matter. Next thing we know, Cardi B and Swift come into the hotel room. Cardi B says like, okay, what's good? Hey, how are you? Asia said, oh, you the I was like, oh, so you're the girlfriend. Cardi B said, you know, boom, ow, boom, boom, boom. You talk about me even though you don't know me. See, the thing is, I was even sleeping with so-and-so, but now because you've been acting like that, now I'm going to go and do it. Hey, you know what? I need round two. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. You know, and I do have to say, I love Cardi B, but she was a little bit too turned. That wasn't necessary. It really wasn't. It wasn't the way how she went after her. But she did tell Swift that's what she was going to do. And she did tell a woman, if I see you, it's going to be on. Some people don't do that whole, nah. And that's the thing that I get irritated with people. Words have power. And Cardi B is at the point where she's over everything. I could tell. Ever since the season started, I could tell that her vibe was a little bit different. Like, she's just a little bit more agitated. So I'm not surprised that she went and swung. Am I proud that she did it? No. Did I wish that she didn't do it? Yes. But do I have to go and be like, oh my gosh? No, absolutely not. Because this isn't really her fault. This isn't even Asia's fault. Asia's doing a lot trying to call Cardi B a hoe and all this. It's like, oh, you ain't no good. You're trash. I'm like, you held your man down. I understand why you feel this way. But this is Swift's fault. This is all his fault. Because either of you knew about each other. That's the truth. So stop going at each other and go after him. And the fact that he didn't defend either of you. He didn't defend Cardi, which makes sense because that's not his girlfriend. But he didn't defend Asia? And she go and cry to her, like, I'm done. After everything, so I went into all this for you, and now you finally get a check from her, and now you're trying to move up. I think you just need to go. You need to go and get out of there, because Swift's over it. Next thing we know, Cardi B comes back, and she goes and she swings on Swift, because Swift is like, sit down. She swings on Swift. The camera blacks out. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Did he swing back? Like, what's going on? Because Cardi B looked a little shook. So clearly, something that we didn't see transpired, aside from her hitting him. I don't know, maybe she thought, oh, I hit him and now I'm going to be kicked off the show. I don't know, maybe that's why she was thinking it. Maybe that's why they had to black it out to make sure legally, because, you know, they have to know violence, like no real violence. Like, she connected. We know she connected. And he got mad. It was like, oh, no. I'm like, wait a minute. So you're going to get worked up over Cardi B and have her shooken up after her saying that she wasn't going to be with you because she still has Tommy, regardless of how she feels about anyone else. That's still her main one, day one. And you're going to go and finally show some real emotion. And instead of trying to defend your girl or trying to break the two up from fighting, then you go and throwing a temper tantrum. Really? You doing all that? You go throwing things across the room? No one's scared of you. No one's scared of you. You couldn't even bring up two women. And this is all your fault. You, oh. That was a... Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm thinking. I'm not mad at Cardi, and I'm not mad at Asia. I'm not. I'm not, because I'm blaming this on the person who needs the blame. We need to stop shifting it. Oh, well, if she didn't hit her. Oh, if she didn't call her hoe. No! If he didn't go and play around, then this wouldn't happen. Please like, comment, subscribe. The next video is up next, because they decided to give us a 2-for-1 special.